We're down here today in the Cretaceous area. Going to see if we find any cool bits of bone. Hopefully some dinosaur bone. Got Kamen and Tyler along today. This is the area where there's all these belemnite deathbeds. And in amongst it is some like little shark teeth, sometimes big shark teeth, bits of bone, all sorts of things. Yeah, there's a decent shark tooth in there actually. Right up here, right up there, that's a shark tooth, just sticking out there. Yeah, it's actually going into the rock. So yeah, I'm going to take this one back and we can prep it and see what kind of shark tooth that is, because some of the root's actually in there. And it's a nice pebble, which is rare because sometimes they're in the big rocks. Some more belemnites and a few shark teeth over there. There's 1, 2, maybe 3 shark teeth that I can see, and all these beautiful belemnites. There's a bit of petrified wood under here. Not a huge bit. Yeah, it's not bad. So that's the outside of the tree, and this is the inside bit. It's not a bad piece. You can actually see the tree rings on this side better. Yeah, I might take this back. It's not a bad piece. Be a good piece to leave at a school because you can actually see it's wood. It's got the wood structure. Love looking in these pools. I haven't found any fossils in here yet, but there's always cool things in here, like little fish, all the other creatures. There's a tiny fish down there. A what? A Mosasaur vert. Kamen just found a Mosasaur vert.
Look at that!
Whoa!
I've never found one like that before.
That's a beautiful one.
Well done! That is so cool!
Hold it here.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to go on the newsletter.
I'll get a photo of it now. That's beautiful. So, concave and convex. Nice. Just like that, no prepping needed.
No. You don't want it out to make it look bigger.
There's a tiny bit of petrified wood down there. Well, I actually think that's been replaced by... Yeah, I think that's been replaced by iron pyrite, fool's gold. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before over here. Like all those little bits over there, that's fool's gold. Huh. It's worth it having a look in these little pools. That's actually a really nice bit of bone over there. This one. I can guess it's a vertebra or a really big paddle bone. That's pretty cool. Of course it's inside the biggest rock, so it will stay here. There's a seal skull and it's got the teeth in it. Those are some serious teeth. That reminds me of some fish bone with a tooth in it. It's only a section of it, but yeah, that's pretty cool. In amongst all the belemnites. Stacks of mica. It used to be a lot softer. Are there any of them like proper squares?
No, it doesn't look like it.
That is very nice.
Beautiful sheen on them though.
Yeah. There's a nice vertebra. Cross section of a vertebra. I wonder if it's a shark. Is that a shark or a fish? I'm not sure. Some awesome belemnites there too. Look at those. This is the layer I always look for. Look at all these teeth inside here. All these little black things over here. Those are teeth. It's really something amazing. Like there's just teeth everywhere in this rock. I can probably see 30 or 40 just in over here. Like how many shark teeth do you think there are in there?
Look at them all.
Look at all the shark teeth. There's just...
Wow.
Look, it starts over there and it's
Yeah.
just a layer of teeth.
Wow,
And
that's
it's
so
all
cool.
down here as
Yeah.
well.
Looks like there's a big one here. Gosh, that's so cool.
There's a big one there. That's plesiosaur, I think. Plesiosaur.
Yeah, it's got some serrations there. Plesiosaur or pterosaur.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
I finally found a tooth. I think it's a plesiosaur tooth. I think that's a plesiosaur tooth. This one over here. It's got those striations on it, but it's at a weird angle. It's got quite a curve to it. And then there's a bit of bone over there. And something else in there. So yeah, that's cool. I finally found a nice piece of bone. I found this in the water and I've just brought it out here to film. Yeah, it's a weird piece. Is it a rib? Or is it part of... I don't know. A rib? It's very round. The cross section. So I'm not sure, but yeah, that's a cool piece of bone. Don't think it's got the outer bone surface. Yeah, definitely got some bone texture going on there. Those are nice paddle bones though.
They are nice paddle bones. Did you want to try them?
Well, here are today's finds. Quite a few interesting ones actually. This is that bit of pyrite I found. See, there's some really nice crystals in there. No cubic ones that I can see. There's some really nice ones. These are the fresh ones. And then those ones are a bit more oxidized. So they're not as shiny. This is that, I think one of the first fossils I found, and there's a shark tooth going into the rock, which I'll try and prep out. It might still be a bit hiding in the rock. This is a section of rock that I found. It's one of those sections with all the shark teeth, so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's lots of shark teeth in amongst here. So if you do see that big rock with all the shark teeth, please don't bash it with a hammer or anything. It's been there for years and people love looking at it. But there are little bits of it, you know, that have been rolled around by the waves that you can find. So just keep an eye out for the ones that aren't part of that big shark rock. There's a really nice tooth over there at the top. Right over there. This is the larger piece of petrified wood I found. You can see there's some of the wood structure over there. And then a bit of calcite going on there on the side. There's also a decent sized tooth in there. I'm not sure what it's from, but yeah, that's quite a big one. Should be able to remove that bit of rock there. See what's going on there. Here's a beautiful plesiosaur tooth. It's missing a bit on the edge here, or on the tip, but it might have the root going in there. So probably also do a quick prep on that. Not sure what that is. Not sure if it's a tooth or just a rock, or it used to be a tooth. Here's that weird piece of bone. No idea what it's from. If you recognize it, please let me know in your view, Cretaceous bone experts out there. It reminds me of a rib, but also not quite. Look how straight it is. Ribs normally have a bit of a curve unless it was a really huge animal. And this is that piece of petrified wood that's got a bit of iron pyrite replacement. Yeah, I don't know how long that one. Not sure how well it will last. It's already getting a bit crumbly. Well, let's go see if we can remove a little bit of rock here. See what that tooth is up to. I suspect this is part of a plesiosaur tooth. I was hoping it was going to go all the way down there, because it's quite large, but it's completely broken off there. I wonder if it broke while it was feeding on something, and that would be pretty cool. It's a very, very clean break over there. It's almost like 45 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a decent sized tooth there. This one's giving definite plesiosaur tooth vibes. It's got the complete root, which is a first for me. I've never found a plesiosaur tooth with a root this complete. And it's missing a little bit of the tip there, but not too much. It's actually got the impression of it there on the point there. So that's really cool. And the shark tooth is also quite nice. It's got the one cusp on that side. Missing this cusp that was worn away. But it's got the tip of the tooth there. And a fair bit of the root actually. Yeah, someone might be able to recognize this. So if you know your Cretaceous shark teeth, please leave a comment for this one. I'm super stoked with these teeth. Normally I don't find big teeth. I mean, the shark tooth is quite tiny, but the two plesiosaur teeth, they're really big. Thanks so much for joining me for that Cretaceous fossil hunt. Probably find of the day was Kamen's Mosasaur vertebra. It's in such good shape. You can definitely see the concave and the convex side. But yeah, I'm happy with those 3 teeth I found. It's not every day you find 2 plesiosaur teeth in that condition. And if you're keen on some more videos, I've got my Patreon channel where there's some giveaways and some live streams and some extra bonus fossil videos. I'm at 80 Patreons now, and if I get to about 300-400, I can do this full time. So yeah, go check that out if that interests you. It's from about $4 a month. Stay safe and I'll see you on the next hunt.